peoples, it's your girl, Sexy Satire. I'm back. I told you I was going back to the video blog. I am, I ain't doing this every day now. I don't think, I'm be like dropping new videos like every day. We do have some catching up to do. And I purposely chose to wear my glasses in this video. I'm going to talk about support in this video, and my glasses are a big part of that for me. This is one of my new pairs of glasses. I really like them. Got 2 new pairs last week. So, when I do my video blogs, I'm really honest. I don't have an ounce of deception in me. So I say whatever I think and feel, and it just comes out, and it is what it is. And kind of often, I talk about how I feel like I have no support. Like it's literally just me. And when you come from a place where you were abused and neglected, and you feel like your family ignores you, it's easy to feel like, no one is going to care about the things you care about. Because, of course, we're going to go off our past. So we're going to say it's been like this forever, so this is what it's going to be. It's hard to look past what you know and predict something differently, So we tend to get stuck on what things have been. And so I'm one who have said quite often, even in my video blogs, I wish I had some support. I wish, someone seemed to care about all the things that I'm doing, because I'm doing them regardless. Like, these things are a part of me. They're gonna happen whether someone else latches on to them. They're gonna happen whether someone else take notice of them. They're gonna happen because this is just who I am. That's like, I was a writer before I was a published writer, before I was a paid writer, before I was an author. I was a little girl sitting in a room writing. No one cared. I had to make someone care about my writing. That's the same in your business. You have to make people care about what's important to you. And so, I've said many, many times, I wish that I still had the kind of support that I used to have. I've been 100% aware that I have to reach new people to gain new support for new dreams, It would fully be irresponsible for me to think that my fan base, who follow me because they like seeing me naked or they like seeing me complete sexual acts on video, are going to be 100% behind me as I launch my book. They might not even like to read it. They might be like, no, we just like looking at naughty videos and we like looking at naked girls, and who has time to read a book? It's naked girls on the internet. And I gotta respect that. There are people who would like to see the old Sapphire at full-fledged who are never going to support me as a motivational speaker. They're never going to support me as a business consultant or as someone who helps motivate and inspire women. That's not what they want. They want what they fell in love with. And in anything, they're going to be pissed off at me for trying to help other women get out of the industry. Come from the adult industry, I found out that a lot of women who were in the industry, like myself, suffer from mental illness and have been abused in their childhoods. And so, again, the adult industry is something that we all plan to do when we grow up. It's, again, you do what you're used to. You don't think that things are going to change. If you've been a lifestyle where you were already prostituting or selling yourself, and you get the opportunity to make more money through porn, most are going to jump for it. Most are going to jump and strip club because the opportunity for the money is so serious. At the same time, many of us haven't been taught to value ourselves. We had never, had kind of upbringing that we need to make ourselves feel like we were valuable and full of worth, and that we should love ourselves too much to disrespect ourselves. And don't get me wrong when I say disrespect ourselves, because if you're a stripper, that doesn't mean you're disrespecting yourself. If you're a porn star, it doesn't necessarily mean you're disrespecting yourself. But many, many women who end up in these industries, not because of their own personal choices, and this is a lifestyle they choose to lead. It's just we've gotten so used to being beat down, so used to being objectified, so used to feeling less than, that we don't mind happening some more, especially if we're benefiting. We might look at it as if they took my body from me before and I didn't benefit. At least I'm getting something off of it. Trust me, I'm not judging you. I've been there. And so as I started these new businesses, I've been constantly saying, man, I wish I had the kind of support I used to have. I wish I had the kind of support I used to have. I mean, there were men who would get in their cars and drive from New York to Baltimore to bring me money and turn around. Like, they didn't even get anything from me. They were just so happy that I was going to get back online and get on camera so they could get off. They were happy to be a part of my process, It kind of sucks, but it was kind of nice. In a way, some people say, as long as you're objectifying yourself, I want to continuously give to you. If you do what I want to continuously give to you. But for you to follow your own dreams, for you to do something that you want that doesn't correspond with what I want or my vision of you, I can't help with that. And we get that often. We get that in our daily lives and our business lives. It's not just women who experience this. We all got that friend who got too many pairs of tennis shoes, too much jewelry, and too many material possessions. But when you come to them with your business ideas and a buy-in, they got no money. We all know that, friend. So again, don't look at it like, well, the whole that's how they ended up. No, that's everybody in our lives got somebody who is watching us try to get to our dreams, and like that got nothing to do with me. You know? Ain't right. They don't. But the more you chase your dreams despite not having the support that you think you should have, the more you'll find you see support in other places. I was on the phone this morning talking with a wonderful woman from New Jersey. Her name is Shadira, and she runs Rebirthing Entrepreneurs. It's a nonprofit, and she's having a big lunch this summer. And, you know, we're having a conversation about people supporting. And she was like, you know, it sucks that your friends and family don't support where strangers support. You know, I tell her first off, your friends and family are just like you. They're watching you, and they're going through the same kind of struggles. Their money low, you know, they got issues, kids, baby daddies, whatever the hell people got going on. We all got our own issues. And they're saying, if I can't be great on my budget, then she's not going to make it. You know, they're so quick to discredit you based on their past and what they know, and their fears of success. That friends, family, they'll be the last to support you. They will. They'll be the ones that catch on when everyone else has already been on. I'm going to tell you, I had a conversation with my father this weekend. Now, me and my father, we have a very contentious relationship. We both love each other. We tell each other we love each other real quick. But we don't want to know each other. He loves me because I'm his daughter. I love him because he helps me raise my son. That's it. I can't tell you my dad loves me for any other reason. And if he told you he loved me for any other reason, I'd probably call him a liar. My father doesn't know anything about me. He can't tell you my favorite foods, my favorite color. He can't tell you my best friend name. My father don't know where I live at. I lived in this apartment for 3 years, and I just gave my stepmother my address last week. My parents don't even know where to find me. So, love me and support me. How? How could you? You don't even know me. You know, and my father, he said to me, your stepmother showed me a flyer for your next speaking engagement. I didn't know you were speaking now. And I'm like, how could you? You don't know anything about me. You made it clear 10 years ago that because I started in the adult industry, you didn't want to know anything about Sexy Sapphire. You didn't want to know what I had going on. And I equated that to when I used to call you and say, I'm being molested. I'm being put out the house for nothing. Mommy is harassing me again. And you would, oh wow. Yeah. So again, hey, this is, my father said to me, I would pay more attention if I'm at work all the time. And I told Daddy, that is the same thing I've been telling me my whole life. You missed all my plays in school because you were at work. You missed out on raising me because you was at work. You missed out on being there when I was being abused and beaten and molested and raped because you were at work, you know. So I'm 36 years old now. Daddy, you ain't figured out this ain't working, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going to get my support. See, whether I got my daddy or not, I've had male figures in my life who have been like a father. I've had a man in my life for the last 15 years who damn near raised me, and I was grown when we met. But I can tell you, I would not be the woman I am today and he not taking me on. Because I didn't have a father. I didn't have a man to teach me how men should treat me. I didn't have a man to teach me how I should respect myself. You know? So, we're always looking for the support from people who supposed to support us. But we have to remember, that's not how life works. And the support is going to come from people who share the same interests as you and who feel passionate about the things you're passionate about. So, as I was talking to Shira this morning, you know, we were talking about the level of support, and I was sharing with her how all of this happened for me, you know, and how now I have 4 speaking gigs lined up, and I you know, am so excited. I haven't even built a website yet. I haven't even built a book yet. Wrote a book yet for my Stronger Than My Struggle things. Everybody wants to hear about my struggles. Like, I have to build the website. It's weird because I claimed these things. I said this was going to happen. And then I started just, again, being myself. I'm posting my video blogs. I'm doing my writing. I'm sharing my story. I'm doing what I do. Whether my friends support, because they don't. I don't have any personal, I got one. I got one personal friend, Brian, who was like right here with me. He helps me if I run out of money and shit. He helps me get the stuff I need for my business. He drives me to these events because my PTSD doesn't allow me to drive. I got Brian. Other than that, I got nobody physically in my corner. There is not one person who physically picks up the phone, calls me, asks me about what I got going on, how we can partner if they need it, if I need anything, how I can bring anything to their table. I got not one friend I can network with. So you also notice that I don't go out. I don't got one friend that I hang out at movies with or I go party with. I go with Brian. Why? Because Brian got me. Brian got my back. Brian supports my dreams. So I don't mind spending time with Brian. I don't have time hanging out with people who don't support my vision. So I don't have friends. It's just that serious. Until I meet people who, like myself, are out here chasing their dreams. I'm grinding, you know. And I find that my support comes from strangers. Like I was telling Shadira, you know. My support comes from my online fan base. It comes from people who run into me out and about, you know, and see me at different events and stuff and hear me speak about my life, my business, and people who hear me on radio shows and contact me, email me. People like Shadira, who told me, she had been following my story for a while. She didn't know how to approach, and she felt like she had to speak. Of course, let's speak and let's connect. And like, I am so open to connecting with people who are walking in their purpose. And it doesn't mean that you're doing the same thing I do. That means you're walking in your purpose. Because people who are walking in their purpose are happier people. And I live a whole kind of different life than I used to live. I want to be happy. I want to be positive. I want to be productive. I want to be around people who feel like there's nothing impossible for them. Because that's how I feel. So that's what I'm looking for. And, you find support in weirdest places. I'm on Facebook about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. And I'm frustrated, because like many of us, I had big plans for my tax returns, And so I do my taxes, and I've been doing my taxes at home for the last 7-8 years. So, I'm working on my taxes and pretty much broke even. It was like, your refund will be less than $500. I was like, there's no point for me even, like, what the hell. But then I look at my dependent at 16, so I barely get anything from him. It ain't like I make a bunch of money. I'm legally disabled, and I work half year most of the time, So I'm like, I'm going to be a little fucked. I'm not going to be able to do the things that I plan to do with my money, And so I'm online. I'm still sitting there trying to figure out what I can do, because that's the key. The key is not to say, oh, I can't do what I planned, or I can't do what I wanted, and my money didn't flow right, or the situation went wrong, so everything's in the air. The next step is did it go right? What can I salvage? How can I fix this? What can I get accomplished? Let me look at my network and see who can help me for less than what I was doing, or who is willing to volunteer. See, the next thing you do is start figuring out, now what? Life ain't over when some shit go wrong. Otherwise, we all did, right? So, I'm on Facebook. I'm talking to people, trying to figure out their resources for different things. And one of my contacts from a whole different site that I talked to on Facebook, he asked me, to talk. And I'm like, I got so much going on right now. I'm stressed out. Like, everything is fucked. I'm trying to get this money out. Talking is not really, for me right now, because that's time away from my brain. You dig me? And he asked me flat out, like, how much do you need to accomplish what you was trying to accomplish? And I told him. And he's in Canada. I've never met this man before. He sent me half of it. And so when he sent me half what I asked for, what I said I really needed, I immediately contacted the publisher. My book in the works. Like, my book be out as soon as Saturday gets it back to me and I can get it up online. I bought some new websites. I purchased all new marketing material. I, started doing all the things that I had on my list for when I got my taxes. And so, I'm feeling like I'm in a good place. I don't have enough to do everything I want to do. I got enough to get started. I narrowed out both the biggest important things, stuff. Boom, good. Then, that's how life works, So then my son got all this craziness going on. And I'm like, man. And I go to deal with his mess to school. And after I leave my son, I lose my glasses. And I'm damn near blind without my glasses. I'm nearsighted as hell. So, trying to get home was a little hectic. But I get home and I'm frustrated. For me, life's over. I'm pissed. I got money for my business this person just gave me. But now I need glasses. And if I try to go get my insurance, it's going to take me a month to get glasses. I can't be blind for a month. I got too much coming up. I had a radio interview that weekend. It's like too much going on. And so, the same guy, he sees me stressed out. I'm like, I can't talk. I want to go to sleep. My head hurt. I'm squinting for hours. Like, I can't do this. I'm so depressed. Like, I'm getting in bed. All he said to me was, stay right here. Don't go nowhere. On Facebook. When he came back, he has sent me another $500. Go get glasses. Your writing is too important for you not to be able to see. That's what he said to me. I need you to understand that I posted online. I lost my glasses. And, like, people who know me in real life click like. You dig me? They click like my status, so I'm so depressed. I lost glasses. I don't know what the fuck to do. They click like. Asked me how many of them hit my phone and said, how can I help? Do you need anything? Is there anything I can bring you since you're stuck in the house? It wasn't one of them. And they wonder why I want to go out. I don't want to hang. I want to be a friend. Damn sure I can't have sex. I don't need none of this from people who don't support my actual dreams and goals. Like, why people around you. You can tell who really, are there in your corner and who's there. And you gotta, differentiate. And I told Shadira this morning, we want to include our friends and our family into our stuff. We want them to be supportive and to care about what we got going on. They'll be the last to support you. They'll be the last to care, People got their own ideas of who you are. But you got these strangers. And these strangers, they see the real you. They see you clear in your own friends and family is weird. They see your spirit. They see your heart. They see your passions. Embrace that support from strangers. I can tell you, I would not have made it this far if other strangers had not supported my dreams and my goals, my craziness. I mean, I was one chick on camera in the middle of thousands or millions of webcam chicks. How I got so popular, I'll never understand. You know, I never did the things that most of these girls do. I'll never get it. I'm just grateful for it. My writing has a following. I don't know how, but I'm grateful for it. You know, now I reach out and connect to people who share my passions. I don't even wait for them to hit me. You know, I'll send a message or a comment or I'll send an email. Like now, I got all this marketing material done. You know, I'm going to start sending out to nonprofits and other companies to help women just to introduce myself. Because you gotta understand that your support is gonna come from people who are passionate about your passions, and you can't be mad about your family and friends not caring or whatever. You gotta embrace the people who embrace you. You know, support is important, and we will beat ourselves up feeling bad about not getting it from where we think we should get from. It'll come. What's meant for you is meant for you. There's some people you know personally that will never support you no matter how big you are. I told my dad the same thing I used to tell him, and it's true. I told him again the other day, Daddy, I'll be on a billboard on the top of your street before you realize who I am. And that's it. But that's reality. Nobody's stopping my dad from getting to know me. Nobody's stopping your family from supporting you. Nobody's stopping your friends from investing in you instead of popping bottles at club this weekend. No one really supports you, you know? And stop giving your time and energy those who don't. I am so grateful and so humble for my new glasses. Like, I got 2 new pairs and put a warranty on one just in case, because I don't want to end up in that situation where if my glasses disappear, I'm fucked again. Like, it was so humbling for him to say, go take care of yourself. Go get what you need for your business. Know that somebody cares about what's important to you. And there are people who care about what's important to you. So we have to stop focusing on those who don't care about what's important to us and find our circle to connect to. Like, I have a great networking circle now. And it's sad. I can't say that many are in Baltimore. This is a weird place to do business. But I'm happy for my networking circle, no matter where we all come from. Thank God we have phones and the internet. And we can all support and encourage each other. And it's time for that. It's time for us to stop focusing on the negative and start looking at the positive. Because I'm telling you, I used to feel like there was no support if it wasn't the support that I needed. That's an insult to all those that are rooting for you. And it's more people than you even know. Don't forget. Sapphire loves you.